And now, this edition of the Governmental Accounting and Auditing Conference Weekend Update with the Governmental Accounting and Auditing Conference Weekend Update News Team. Our anchor persons, Gary Caparici and Vanessa Burt.
Good evening. I'm Gary Caparici, your conference chair.
And I'm Vanessa Burke, your conference co-chair. Here now, the news, our top story tonight. If you haven't read the latest, the GASB has been busy waging war with the accounting and auditing standards for governments across the nation. You won't want to miss our very own discussion from the Great GASB, another classic American institution, from its board member, Dave Sundstrom. Dave will be bringing to you all the deliberate and outright attempts to issue new accounting standards, and he will discuss the impacts of this battle on you and your future practice. At the forefront of this is the new revenue recognition standards and lease standards, and a long list of new standards our framers are creating for us to follow. Eric Berman from Eide Bailly will bring to you an overview of the new financial reporting model that was issued as an invitation to comment because the GASB decided, after the past 2 decades, it was due for a re-examination and a change. There will be more on this story as it develops. We will be hearing a lot more about it when Eric will lift the lid off the standards and give you a personal perspective. You can see why I'm excited about this.
On January 1st, California became the 8th state, along with Washington, D.C., to have legalized recreational marijuana. Let's be clear here, not red-eyed. The press has said we're talking about California, a single U.S. state economy that compares to entire countries, and on that scale is number 6. And that's why it is such a tremendously big deal that California just fully legalized marijuana. So great news for fast food chains and 7-Elevens. In this, Vanessa will take the point, and I will take the counterpoint.
Oh boy, Gary, what we have here is that we know many who do support the use of medical marijuana, but what we don't know is if recreational use will be legal throughout the United States. And it appears that the federal government is going to continue to allow the states the ability to decide on this as a state-by-state issue. Some people say if people are using it anyway, let's just legalize it so that we can regulate it and generate the tax revenue from it.
Well, Vanessa, the truth is we really don't know what's going to happen. Just like from Prohibition, will the gray market still flourish and allow people to reduce pricing, taxation, and business costs? Or will the opinions that regulation will make the process safer be shown to be true? And can we see that happening in Colorado, Alaska, and Washington state? Also, are there any short-term gains in finances diminished by the cost to society over the long term? So the panel should provide all practitioners some great dialogue and debate and likely more questions.
Michael Coleman, our keynote speaker at lunch, will plan to tell us the impacts of the federal 2018 tax law changes on the state of California and other current events like the impact of recreational marijuana on the state budget in his State of the State presentation. So Gary, where can people find out about this great event and to learn more, and when will it take place?
Good. Thank you, Vanessa. The conference event will take place on Tuesday, May the 8th, just outside of Sacramento at the Rancho Cordova Marriott. Plenty of parking. And for those unable to travel to our capital, it will be available by webcast. You can register for the event by going to CalCPA website under Conferences at calcpa.org/conferences.
From all of us at the CalCPA Weekend Update,
good night and have a great weekend.